Hey guys, it's Kevin from Cyberworld 7. I'm here with Rich Live TV. You can see his face, his camera image on the corner of my desktop, I guess. Okay, so hey, how's it going, Rich?
It's going well. How are you doing today, Kevin?
I would have done better if my stocks were like green.
Well, it was green yesterday. I'm sure you were having a great day yesterday, right?
Yeah, yesterday was awesome. I made a little sell just in case massive drop happens. But yeah. In the morning was funny because I woke up in the morning. I saw Aurora stock at like $16. My mind was like sell, 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 but I didn't do it fast enough, and it dropped. I'm like, God damn it.
So, hey, you know what? What I want to do, this is the first time that Kevin and myself from Cyberworld 7 are collaborating. So, I wanted to give everyone a little background on Kevin. So, Kevin, can you kind of give everyone just like an understanding of, how long you've been in the industry and some of your success? Because I think your story is pretty spectacular. Before we do some predictions.
Okay, so, alright, this is my story. So, my story was, I never even knew about the weed stocks in 2016. Around December 14, 2016, my friend messaged me on my text messaged me. He saw on the news that there was this company called Cannabis preparing to build an 800,000 square feet facility by the Edmonton International Airport. And I was like, what? I was all confused. I did some research on Aurora and I noticed that it was traded on the stock market. I'm like, you can buy weed stocks? I'm like, I was so shocked. And then at the time I was doing so well with AMD that I sold off a chunk of AMD and then I threw it into Aurora. And then I was just doing more and more.
Now, hold on, what price was Aurora at the time?
When I found it, it was $2.34.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very entry. Wow. So it's up like 700% when you.
Yeah, basically it's up 700% since I found it. It's amazing. Wow. It's the same story with my AMD. I bought AMD around $2, 50,000 shares, and it took off of me. I didn't expect it to take off of me, but it took off of me. Put me in the path of riches thanks to AMD. And then I was trying to get into business with that money, like, cause I freaked out when AMD went from $2 to like $11, $12, $13, right? Because in the stock market, the rule is when a stock goes up massively, there's a chance that's gonna go back down and make me lose everything I made. So I was freaking out, and I thought I should diversify my money into a business. But then Aurora came along, and I just knew deep down my heart that I can't go wrong throwing all my money into this company. Well, at first I didn't. At first I was very cautious. I did all my research. I just made sure that it's a real company and not a fake company. And I even went to the Edmonton International Airport. I was looking for the Aurora Sky. When it was new, I didn't know exactly where it was. I was just like looking around, and then when I did more research and actually found the proper location, I came back and I started recording. That was around October time frame. So yeah, that's my story for Roy.
And so this was in October of 2017, correct?
Yeah, this is around October 2017.
About a year ago. So we're now into October 2018. So let's fast forward to now.
Yeah.
So now on YouTube, you got thousands of members, you got community that you're growing, you're doing a really great job, and you know that tomorrow is cannabis legalization. You're in Canada, I'm in Canada. What is your projection for tomorrow and beyond tomorrow for the markets? I want to know. You've been very successful. You've done a lot of very successful predictions. I've been very successful. I made a lot of successful predictions. I've also loved Aurora since day one. And I've called Cannabis growth the LeBron James of the industry since day one. So I think we've both made a lot of predictions. What do you think happens after legalization day? I want to know what you think. What's your opinion?
I'm kind of happy that we had a sell-off today because there might be a green day tomorrow. But, from my experience in the stock market, you predicting the stock market can get you burnt. So I'm going to say that it can either be it's going to be even more selling off tomorrow, or it's going to be a green day. I can't say for sure, but long term, long term, I have no worries about these companies. I have a special video coming out tonight. Why exactly around midnight? So after me making this video rich, about 12 hours later, I'm gonna be releasing my video that I worked on for over 12 hours. 12 hours. It's gonna be an animated video. It's 12 hours. It's my reasoning why I believe these stocks are still undervalued at these prices. At least the big three, anyways.
Wow, really? So you believe the big three, Cannabis Growth Corp, Aurora Cannabis, and Afria?
I don't know, Afria maybe, but I know Aurora and Canopy for sure. Tilray might get it because Tilray is backed by like super billionaires. So I mean, like if a super billionaires can't like make a successful business, then that would just blow my mind, because you know billionaires got there for a reason, right? So I'm assuming they're gonna make Tilray a successful business. That's my assumption, and right now they're making this stock look like the most valuable stock in the industry, even though the business does not match the value of the stock.
Correct, but they have a very tight float because 81% of their shares are locked up.
I know that. I know that.
So 13 million shares in the float. So that's the real reason why it can't really be shorted.
Yeah, but
the only reason why it got shorted was because the SEC had to step in, and Andrew Left had to step in and create a lot of negative press and create a lot of, I believe, they halted the stock 5 times in one day. That's what they had to do to stop the stock, because they have such a tight float. So when you have that much of a tight float and you have all this buying coming in, the stock's going to only go up. Nobody was selling. Yeah,
I agree with you. The thing is that these billionaires set it up this way. They knew that they can manipulate the stock if they had a tight float. So they set it up that way so they can surpass all the other players like Canopy and Aurora. And
what do you think about last year, though, Kevin? This is one thing. Remember last year? You know it because you were in it, and it happened to me too. January 9th, I remember the day like it was yesterday. Everything fell off a cliff. January 9th, everything fell off a cliff. Do you see that happening this year?
Well, first of all, on January 9th, it already risen so much already, right? And then that sudden burst of stock price going up to $14, there was no evaluation for that. It had to correct itself. So that's why it crashed right after, because it's basically correcting itself, because it made no sense for it to rise twice. Like for my accounts to look like from like 50% to 1,400%. No, what was it? No, like 800%. It made no sense for it to jump that fast in a matter of 2 months. So the stock would eventually have a correction, and that's exactly what it did. The bigger players like Aurora and Canopy didn't get affected too much, because they're bigger players. But the smaller players, they got slaughtered.
They got decimated.
Yeah.
So,
but now
I was actually holding a lot. I sold all my big ones, and which I now obviously look back and think, okay, maybe I should have kept Aurora and Canopy. But I sold all the big ones, and I've been investing in the smaller ones. That's been my strategy since, and I've been accumulating a lot of smaller positions, lots of shares in smaller positions, looking for the next Aurora, looking for the next Canopy. One of the companies that's done very well recently is Aleafia. What do you think about Aleafia? Because they've been announcing that they're going to go to the senior exchange. They've gone from like 50 cents to over $3. You like that company?
I haven't done enough research, honestly, to make a valuation of that company. I've heard it multiple times, but I didn't even take a look into the company, so I can't give you my opinion on it.
They're up like 600% since their IPO.
Yeah.
And they've just announced that they're going to be listing on a senior exchange.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, but I still, I don't know, what's their production, how much, growing space they have, what's the assets to the liabilities. I need to know everything. I need to know, how much cannabis they're going to produce when legalization happens, because then I can do a calculation on, how much money they're going to make in the year, and then kind of compare them to Aurora and Canopy, and see where their market cap deserves to be at, I need to do a lot of research in order to assess the company properly and see if it's a long-term hold, or is it short-lived and it'll just die off because of competition. because competition is going to kill the market in the next 2 or 3 years. Because if you think about Canopy, right, they have over 4 million square feet of growing space right now. They could probably grow as much weed to supply the entire Canadian market, including Aurora and Canopy. I mean, Aurora and Aphria. Those three can supply the entire Canadian market and the international market. So these smaller players gonna have to like really be aggressive on branding and aggressive on marketing in order for them to be a legit player in the future. Because like I'm telling you now, like 2 years from now, we'll see like the small companies really suffer.
I think that that's very possible. I think we'll also see some of the bigger, smaller companies like XLY, Oxley, which I really love. I think that they're positioned to explode, and I believe that they're still hugely undervalued at around $1.44. A lot of our community members really like that company. They have over 1 million square feet in growing capacity as well, and they are positioned with about 16 other licensed producers. So keep your eye on some of the smaller ones. We're definitely going to keep our eye on some of the bigger ones, like the Auroras, like the Tilrays, like the Canopy Grows. We're always going to be watching those. Now, do you have any party plans for tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow I'm driving around. I'm driving around all these dispensaries and recording seeing how busy they are, and I'm gonna be releasing it on YouTube. That's my plan for tomorrow. So I'm pretty excited for that. I'm definitely excited to see all these dispensaries and see how they set them up. So yeah.
I like that. That's a really good idea, guys. Go to Cyberworld 7. Go subscribe to his channel. Take a look at all of his cool videos. He's got some animated videos. He works really hard. He's done a very good job, and he's done a great job in the markets as well. Cyberworld, do you have any questions for me before we go?
Yes, I want to know how you got started in the stock market and what's the first stocks you ever bought.
Oh wow, you want to take me back? Wow. I've been in the markets for like 20 years.
20 years? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I've been in the markets for 20 years. I'm 40.
So you seen the stock market crash
yes.
in 2008. Were you in the market when it crashed?
Yes.
Did it hurt?
Yes, but it recovered very quickly.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It literally was right back up in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So it was very, anyone who panic sold got decimated.
Yeah.
And some companies didn't come back, obviously, and a lot of them got bailed out in America, like AIG, Citi, all the car companies that got bailed out.
Yeah.
They went to nothing, and a lot of them had to do reverse splits. A lot of them got bailed out. It was a joke, but a lot of them are doing well now.
Yeah.
I mean, Citibank is one of the more powerful banks, but they had to get bailed out. So there was a lot of big institutions that had to get bailed out, and some failed, like Lehman Brothers just failed, got decimated.
Yeah.
Right? Oh yeah, I've seen it, man. My first stock was Nortel Networks, and I lost $200,000, and I was 21 years old.
You had $200,000 when you were 21 years old. What do you do?
Yeah, I actually was running a marketing company. I was running my own business at 21, and I was in business, and it was all the money I had, and I had invested it all, had it leveraged and everything, and put it all into Nortel because it was blue chip and it couldn't fail, and it went all the way to $100, and I was putting in more, and then it went all the way down to $1.
What? Holy shit! That was an insane story. Wow.
Yeah, and I had a financial advisor who was telling me to invest in it, and I lost everything, and I learned a lot from it, and I told myself at that time I would never have a financial advisor again, and I would do all my trading for the rest of my life. And since then, I've done all my own trading. I never traded with anyone else's advice, and I always advise that everybody do their own trading, because just like you, some people are gifted at trading, like you've been very successful. Some people are a lot better than me at trading, and they just hit it.
I'm not really a trader. I'm more of like a long-term investor. I try to look into undervalued companies.
So am I. Unfortunately, in that situation, I lost very badly. But I wasn't the only one. The whole Canadian economy was invested in Nortel Networks. It was a blue chip company. I don't know if you know Nortel Networks, but if you research them, they were like a big blue chip company here in Canada.
I'm definitely gonna look into it. Yeah.
Yeah, and they went from $100 to $1. It was devastating.
Okay.
Like I cashed out like $5,000 or something. It was bad, man. It
I
was
see.
devastating.
That's why I always try to take some profit just in case some like I don't like honestly I don't think anything bad can happen to Aurora because the business is too diversified right now. But you never know, right? You just never know. In business, anything can happen.
I think we're in a golden era for investing, and I believe that with cryptocurrencies and with cannabis stocks, these are two industries that are only going to get bigger, and I'm involved in both, and I like both industries. I think the cannabis stock sector is only going to get bigger. There's going to be highs and lows. There's going to be peaks and valleys. So I always try to teach our members, buy in the red, sell in the green, have no emotion. I do not hold the stocks long term. If I see returns, I usually take them, and I just kind of buy them consistently. I'm always buying and selling Aurora. But once Canopy started getting really high, Tilray started getting really high, even Aurora starting to get high for me, I kind of lose interest, and I start looking for more lower opportunities. That's just kind of the way I trade.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people want to buy the higher stocks too, and I God bless you guys, and I wish you guys the best with that. But I just feel like a correction's coming, and when it comes, I don't want to get decimated. I've seen Aurora go up, but I've seen Aurora go down, man. I've seen Aurora go to 15 before and crash down to $4. Just recently, Aurora was at $6. So when I see it at $15 and people are like, "Oh, should I buy Aurora?" I'm like, "Man, it was at $6 in August."
Yeah, it was funny. I don't know if you watched one of my videos, but I came out. I was like so depressed. I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna put a bid order for $5 for Aurora. $5 Canadian. Like it was trading. It was like it was like $5.41 the day I made that video, and I went out and I'm like, I don't care anymore. If the stock goes back down to $3, I'll just go find myself a job. But next day, Canopy comes out of the deal with whole Constellation brand, and the entire market just took off. So yeah.
Oh yeah. No, that was a great move. I was telling everybody when Aurora was at $5-6, I'm like, this is just, you guys are gonna be looking at this in a couple months, wishing you guys bought this, and here we are.
Yeah.
So, we've been talking about it for a long time. But
okay.
So that's my story. And then I got into the cannabis stocks. I got into YouTube about January 2017. Started talking about Aurora, Canopy, Afria. Then you can see all those videos, and I've done very well. And now I'm not even focused so much on the markets. I'm more like, I want to own the top 100. I want to own them all, and I just want to be like a fund, and I just want to have all the top cannabis stocks eventually. That's really what I want to do. But I'm trying to accumulate the cheaper ones right now because I see a lot of upside in them. And I think long term, this is going to be an industry that's going to generate a lot of billionaires. And I'd like to be one of them. And I'm sure you do too. So that's really my goal, is to be, big in the sector. I'm involved in the cannabis sector as far as, helping companies with media. And in addition to that, we're in the CBD business. So if anybody wants to learn about CBDs, you can contact me, and we could, help you guys. If you're a public company and you want CBDs, we can get you CBDs. If you're looking to work with a public or private company, we're working with private and public companies every day. We're also looking to take a beverage CBD water company public. So many things are happening. And I'm going to a party on the island tomorrow, a huge legalization party with a whole bunch of celebrities. So hopefully I'll be able to make a cool video and show everybody some of the cool things that we're doing. And Cyberworld, I look forward to seeing some of your videos. And let's just keep collaborating, man. Let's keep bringing the news to the people, and let's bring it to them first, man. And congratulations on all your success, man.
Yeah, thanks. I guess we'll end it. It's already been a really long video. It's already been 19 minutes, so I don't think people want to watch too long of a video. Anyways, thanks for having me on, Rich. I wish you best of luck on whatever you're doing. And maybe we could do.
Let's just keep collaborating, man. Let's try to do this once a week.
Yeah. All right. That sounds good to me. All right.
Find a way to do it once a week, and you can put that out. I'll edit it, and we'll talk to you soon, my friend. And congratulations on everything, and have a great day tomorrow, man.
You too. See you later. Bye.
Everybody, cheers.